right, you ready? Gonna count this down?
On your mark, get set, go, let
Ah!
Hey friends.
Did you have a fun weekend?
I did.
Yeah? Where'd we go?
Athens, Georgia.
Athens, Georgia. So Athens is the place where the University of Georgia is. It's in the middle of the state, about an hour and a half from Atlanta. And we stayed at a really, really cool, swanky hotel. What was it called?
The Graduate.
The Graduate. And if that sounds familiar, it is a takeoff of the, I believe it's 1967, 1969 movie with Dustin Hoffman, where he's a college graduate. He has an affair with his next door neighbor, Mrs. Robinson, and then falls in love with the daughter.
Famous movie.
Very famous movie. It's very, very good, very, very funny. It seems like it could be incredibly cheesy.
It's like a little drive-in motel.
Yeah.
It's very...
But everything's done really well.
Yeah, no.
So it's very retro.
It has a lot of
60s.
character. It's very boutique-y for being very casual on the outside. We stay in a lot of hotels, but this is one of our favorites because it's just fun. It's different. The kids like it. It's decorated in a kind of throwback feel.
Yeah.
And it's just cute. And it's dog-friendly, and so it was nice to have that option to bring your dog.
Yeah.
So.
And it's a 4-star place. The service is great, and it's not terribly expensive if you go through something like kayak.com, which, does all the price cutting for you. So even though you're staying in a really nice hotel, it's not super expensive. So Athens, like I said, it's a college town, so everything's very walkable. It's got a very cute downtown, town square kind of vibe, but it is rather big while still retaining that sort of town square cutesy kind of vibe. And it has lots of cool restaurants, tons of outdoor space. So in the age of COVID, it's a perfect spot really to go on a little road trip or even fly into if you wanted to. But the first night we went to a pizza spot.
Of course, Friday night pizza.
Yeah, so it was on Friday night we drove in, and our kids have a Friday night pizza night every Friday. And so since we were out of town, we decided to continue the tradition, and we went to a place called Ted's Most Best. And like I said, it has a really great outdoor patio area and these huge, what would you call them, like a garage-style doors that open up to the restaurant. So everything's very open air. And we went and got 3 different pizzas, right?
Yeah, we got 3 pizzas, an arugula, a plain cheese for the kids. Then he wanted olives, so we got olive pizza. Right. And 2 appetizers. We got their focaccia, and we got order of meatballs.
Yeah. And everything was simple. It wasn't...
And cheap.
Yeah, it was very inexpensive.
College town cheap.
Yeah. So nothing like really... I don't think anything was like... blew my mind as far as like the style of pizzas, but they were wood-fired, really delicious pizzas.
Really thin crust.
Yeah.
Really good. It's the type we like. Good quality cheese.
Well done. And then from there, we were in the mood for dessert, right? We walked down the street, and we asked somebody, a local, that was sitting at a table across from us. And so we asked a recommendation for dessert, and they recommended a place called Insomnia Cookies. And we weren't really we're not big cookie people or anything like that, but they have ice cream and we have...
It's just the right type of cookie.
And I think we've seen this in a lot of... We saw this place in Auburn as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure
we've seen it around here in these areas.
Yeah, it seems like it's in a lot of college spots.
Okay. And we can see why.
Yeah. They do midnight cookie deliveries, and they make these sort of massive, pillowy cookies. They're really, really big, really, really chewy, and they were pretty good. But they do ice cream as well. So the boys had ice cream scoops, but they do something kind of fun that you don't see all the time. And well, I don't think we've seen it all the time, but they do ice cream sandwiches with the cookies on either side.
So you pick your base of cookie, and then you pick your ice cream to go in the middle, and you can actually mix and match the cookies. And I mean, there's nothing that can go wrong. But of course, I'm like, okay, we have to get the macadamia nut because I am all about macadamia nut cookies. And I think, what do we get in the middle?
It was some sort of chocolate peanut buttery.
Yeah, I don't know if that was probably the best ice cream to put in the middle, but I'm not gonna lie, it was delicious, and I couldn't stop eating it. So it's just one of those happy accidents, I guess. But
it was good.
It was really good.
It was really good.
I mean, it wasn't the fanciest of places, but it was good.
Ice cream sandwich, cookies on either side. I mean, come on. Ice cream sandwich with cookies.
Yeah.
So we stopped off at, I think it's now, your top donut place? Or one of the top?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
It's my top 3 for sure.
Yeah. So we love getting gourmet donuts. That's one of our big, I don't know if I'd call it a passion, but it's something that we really like to do.
Food is our passion, so yeah.
Whenever we go on a trip, we really like getting and finding really good donuts. So probably my top donut of all time probably would be in Portland, Oregon, in a place called Blue Star Donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you agree?
That's his.
It's pretty top.
It's good.
So then we found this place.
They run out of their donuts really quickly, so you need to get there early.
Yeah.
But they're very good quality, different.
But the one we found in Athens was up there for sure. It was called Zombie Coffee and Donuts, and it's a cute place. I mean, you go in, they have a really interesting ordering kind of style. The main thing is that they make their donuts
to order. Yeah.
Cooked to order.
You get like a sheet of paper. Hopefully we got a picture of it. We got a sheet of paper, and then you can choose your base donut, vanilla, chocolate, and then you choose your icing, and then you choose your topping. Yeah. So it's just like, I mean, it's any donut lover's dream because you're exactly making your donut. And then they have a couple specialty already pre-made, and they kind of give you some ideas. But of course, I did vanilla donut, strawberry icing with Oreos on top, which is kind of like a little, I'm usually not into Oreos, but I was like, oh, that looks delicious. And then I did a vanilla base, maple icing, and pecans. And the pecans were like in this like salty pecan, like probably roasted with butter or something. And it was delicious.
It was
a great fall donut with the maple. Yeah. And then the kids got the zombie donut. It had like little worms coming out, which you'll see pictures of those. But it was really good. I mean, the donut was warm. It fell apart in your mouth. It was a mix between really kind of yeasty and cake-like, and so it just had this really great texture, and it was just, you could just tell it was fresh. I mean, it hadn't been sitting out. They had made it, they took our sheet, made it in the back, and we got it. Now, there probably would be a wait if there was a huge line, but
luckily we got
fabulous.
We got there first thing, crack of dawn, some of the first customers in there, so it took no time at all. But yes, if you waited a little while, I could see where it would take a long time. We went to the State Botanical Garden again, right?
Yes, our favorite place.
And this place is unbelievable. It's really cool. And the best part is it's 100% free. You can donate if you want, but it's free. And the only thing I didn't realize was with COVID, the children's area, which is really neat and really, really interactive for children, where they have like watering stations.
You can see like the life of plants.
Yeah.
They have tons of plants, zucchinis, okra, everything growing there, and you can get a little bucket and water the plants, and so the kids love it.
So we were really happy. We did that last year, but this year with COVID, you had to make an appointment, which I didn't realize. So we weren't able to do that this year. So we ended up, it was kind of nice because we ended up going to different parts of the garden that we didn't go to last time because the kids were so obsessed with the children's area. So it forced us to go explore more. And the place was felt like we were like in Wonderland. I mean, it just kind of, they had all types of different sections, like a Chinese garden.
Yeah.
They had an area where it was an actual operational garden with these like I don't know, nuclear plants. These things were huge with the okra,
like
and
okra,
peppers
like
that were
this
just
big.
enormous.
It was. What was it called? Something.
It was some sort of okra. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think you could probably eat it, but it was just fun to see.
Yeah. And then just kind of just kept going and going and going. There were just all these different sections that we found.
Beautiful gardens. It's
yeah.
really done really well. It's and it's a nice, lovely walk, and it's quiet.
Look at the water capture.
Seriously.
Hemming, wait, honey.
Hemming's like so far ahead. Oh, careful, Hux. There you go. Whoa.
That is so cool.
What's it called?
I call it fire.
Okay. That was pretty good.